Hello guys, this is Steno for All YouTube channel. Here we provide you Hindi or English shorthand dictations at different speed. Today I am going to provide you English dictation at which will help you in various Steno skill tests. Get ready for 120 word per minute shorthand dictation. Start with the NDA government at the center all set to table the bills replacing the agriculture related ordinances in the monsoon session of the parliament slated to begin on September 14. The Shiromani Akali Dal, one of its constituents, has appealed to the government not to present the ordinances until all reservations expressed by farmers are addressed. The Akali Dal's appeal has given the Congress and the Aam Aadmi Party fresh ammunition to target the Badal family. SAD has so far been favoring the ordinances, asserting them to be benefiting the farmers. Congress State President Sunil Jakhar on Sunday said it was on account of their vested interests and to safeguard their position in the central government that the Badal family had been in favor of the ordinances. Vested interests. But now, after facing farmers in villages, the party workers and other leaders have realized that the party's political survival is at stake, and hence they have confronted the leadership of Sukhbir Singh Badal. The collective will of other leaders has prevailed on Mr. Sukhbir, forcing the party to take a U-turn on the ordinances issue. The Badal family were blinded by the need for power at the center by undermining the farmers' interests. But now people and their party leaders have shown them the mirror and they had to change their stand, Mr. Jakhar told the Hindu. Also, this clearly indicates that Mr. Sukhbir is losing his grip over the party. This is the beginning of his fall, and very soon he will face a stiff challenge to his authority in the party, he said. Quit central government. Terming the Akali Dal's U-turn on the farm ordinances as a cheap gimmick to hoodwink the farming community, Chief Minister Amrinder Singh challenged Mr. Sukhbir to quit the BJP-led central government to prove his party's sincerity. A statement issued after a meeting on September 12 of the Akali Dal's core committee presided over by Mr. Sukhbir said it was felt that the party has a responsibility to take up the farmers' issues with the union government and get them addressed. The committee had pointed out that the SAD leadership had met farmers' organizations and their representatives during the last few days. Also, it held discussions with farm experts besides taking the view of parties, grassroots workers, and senior leadership, said the statement. It added that a considered view had emerged that the union government should not rush through with passing of the three central ordinances till the apprehensions conveyed to the SAD were addressed. Test for Punjab MPs. Hitting out at the Akali Dal, the Aam Aadmi Party's Punjab President and Member of Parliament Bhagwant Mann said this session of Parliament would test all the MPs of Punjab whether they stand with or against the farmers of the state. On the day of the introduction of the Agriculture Ordinance, the eyes of the people of Punjab will be on Sukhbir Singh Badal and Harsimrat Kaur Badal, he said. Mr. Maan said Akali Dal's latest stand on the issue had highlighted the fact that the Badal family has been disturbed by the ground realities. Anxiety and uncertainty have gripped over 2 lakh slum dwellers residing along roughly 70 kilometers of railways tracks in the city following a Supreme Court judgment ordering the removal of 48,000 jhuggies within 3 months. On the one hand, the slum dwellers are faced with the terrifying prospect of losing the roof over their heads in the middle of the deadly COVID 19 pandemic that is showing no signs of abating. On the other hand, the situation has placed them yet again in the middle of a political tug of war with its origins in one of the oldest poll promises made to them in successive elections since the 1990s, the right to reside in one's own home in the National Capital Territory of Delhi. The government had said, Jahan jhuggi wahan makan. Look what has happened now. Instead of makan, there is a threat of being uprooted from the place where we have lived all our lives. Rude Teju Pandit, a resident of a slum located next to a railway track in Old Delhi. Residents of Pul Mithai are at a loss over where to relocate. Many of them have been living in the area for over 30 to 40 years, with some having spent all their lives next to the railway tracks. They have termed the circumstances Tanashahi. Subodh Bind, a street vendor, said, We cannot understand the reason behind this emergency order. The SC order came out of the blue and even states that nobody can interfere. How can we not be heard by the courts? What are we supposed to do now? It looks like authorities are more concerned of having a clean view than being concerned about us. Mr. Bind is among the nearly 500 people constituting 53 families living next to the track in Old Delhi. The families have moved around the areas since 1984 as a result of regular demolition drives carried out by authorities. But the possibility of being completely uprooted from the area is a first, they said. During a pandemic, an eviction during an ongoing pandemic is also what residents are worried about. Poonam Devi, a daily wage laborer, said, For 5 months we have been in distress due to the lockdown. We were dependent on the food being distributed, but now even that is an issue. There is no work and we are all under heavy debt. This order is an added pressure and we are completely at a loss. 26-year-old Chandni Devi, a homemaker, said she had sent 2 of her children back to their village as expenses were piling up and it was becoming impossible to stay in the city. There is hardly any work here now, and most of us are borrowing money and somehow existing. If we are evicted, how are we to survive? If we are forced to stay on rent, then that will be another issue. If we cannot earn, how will we feed our children and educate them? The authorities need to rehabilitate us properly or else allow us to keep living here, said Miss Devi. Poonam, 30, who has a small shop in the slums, said, I have been running this shop for a long time. Even if we are rehabilitated to some other area, what good will it do for us? We will have to start from scratch again. It looks like we have been hit from both sides. The poor are basically dead and over. Prem Prakash Bharadwaj, a resident of a slum cluster in Jorbagh, said, "We have lived here for many years and have adjusted. Most of us work within 5 to 6 kilometers from our homes. If we are suddenly rehabilitated to some place in Bhavana, how are we supposed to continue working? Even though we have not received any notice yet, we want to continue staying here only. Where do we move amid this pandemic? As it is, the COVID-19 outbreak has affected our incomes terribly. We are surviving somehow," he added. Iza ul Muhammad, a daily wager, said, "We have lost all work due to the pandemic. The government and courts